I've been tempted to write a story about two parallel rallies. From the elite media standpoint, if you sift through the rally, there's a comedian who should never have been there. There were a couple of other people who should have been edited, and that's the big story. But here's my version. First of all, it opened with the speech from Patton about killing Nazis, which I thought was just, in terms of the whole Kamala Harris thing, was a perfect opening. Then you had, and this is what bothers me a lot. You have Robert F. Kennedy on stage, not only totally endorsing Trump, but kicking the tar out of the Democratic Party to such a degree that my next newsletter is just going to be his speech, because of course nobody in the elite media was going to cover it. Then you had Tulsi Gabbard, who explained why, having been a veteran of several wars, she bitterly resented the vice president and his daughter, and in fact felt that those wars had been badly managed and inappropriate, and she couldn't justify it, and that's why she had now switched parties. Then you had Vivek, who's not only a brilliant entrepreneur and a billionaire, but an Indian American. Then you had Hulk Hogan, which I have to say is one of those moments when you think, what is, just the comedy effect, followed by the way, by Dr. Phil, who has an enormous audience of people who are in a totally different world. Then you had Melania, and my guess is that Melania being on stage, looking as beautiful as she does, and speaking in an accent which kind of indicates we're not against immigrants, we're just against illegal immigrants. And then finally, a point that Vivek made, which I thought was very important, it's the energy level. Why in almost every single state are Republicans now doing better in early voting? Because they're very energized and they're very committed. And despite every effort of the elite media, they will have no impact, in my judgment, none. In fact, they'll just increase the degree to which they're deeply disliked.